Right, I've made myself a handy tool which I can use to place my 680 Pro on when I get to the field. And one of the issues I found prior to this was getting the battery in, getting it connected and getting the legs down, so I could then set it up. The other advantage of this is using the 4 bolts here, I can actually get the drone perfectly level, putting a spirit level on, and then I can make sure that each motor is perfectly level with the frame. So not only is the frame level, I can then check that the motors are level, and then I can set the datum level for the flight controller, so when hovering the motors are under the least amount of strain, because the flight controller is not trying to correct the frame in flight, which is the correct way to do it. You shouldn't correct the flight controller on a level surface then mount it on the frame. It should be mounted on the frame, then the whole thing leveled, so that you calibrate the flight controller as level once the frame is level. So here's my gadget. Basically it's a tripod, an X-frame which has 4 bolts which can be adjusted on each corner, so you can make sure that the frame is level, and then you can connect the battery up and get the flight controller powered up, and then once it's connected there's enough space for the legs to come down. Then if you so wish, while you're working on it, you can move it onto another surface or just leave it where it is, and then just take it off at the final stage to put it on the ground ready for launch. Really pleased with it, very practical. Surprised no one else has come up with this. Oh well, that's my latest addition to my toolkit, which will be going with me on every outing to fly.